Jack is so happy to say that his brother Mark is getting married next weekend. Um, Mark was so thrilled to know that they um, made it to the wedding, so he decided to buy them the first class ticket. Jack's family is almost packed and booked a taxi to the airport. They must pick up parents in Brooklyn at aunt's house. They stayed there at the moment. Jack is thinking that his dad is going to make fun at him because he knows that he is scared of flying overseas. So Mark and Jack at their place, Mark's friends are throwing him a bachelor party. Jack is there are a lot of people who speak French, so Jack don't understand them, and Mark asked them to switch to English. But Jack thought it doesn't matter after a few drinks. So when they a bit tipsy, Mark is going to tell love story. Mark and Vanessa met each other at this pub where he goes to watch soccer games. She was waiting on him that day, but Mark was so shy to hit on her. But he knows that was a love at first sight. He was head over heels in her. Then also Mark knows that Vanessa was in a relationship with Mickey the bartender, but he was not serious man. He was only interested in this one night stand thing. So when Mark asked Vanessa to go out with her, he turned him down, and she said that she had a relationship with someone else. At first, Mark was devastated, but then he decided to become her friend. Vanessa was very strong and vivid. Vanessa had a strong and vivid personality, and she inspires everyone around her. So they went dog walking, grocery shopping, hiking, and they watched Star Wars together. Then when Mark began to seeing her at different light, not as a pretty girl, as a gentle, sweet, caring person with great sense of humor. And he secretly hoped that Vanessa would change her mind about him. Mark had a crush on her. When Mark decided to think that his love will be always unrequited, things changed. Vanessa called him. She was very upset, and she said that their relationship with Mickey didn't work out, and they split up. she walked in on cheating. She walked on him cheating. She was having he was having sex with his coworker, and as it later as it turned out later, this coworker was his wife. So Mickey was cheating on both his wife and his girlfriend. So after a couple of weeks after their breakup, Mark had a courage. Mike finally had the courage of to ask her, "Will you go on a date with me?" And then when she simply said yes. Mark and Vanessa have been dating 3 years before Mark proposed her. That was a really tough time when Vanessa went abroad for a semester. It was hard to maintain a long-distance relationship. They chatted every day on Skype. Mark visited her once a month, but Mark missed her like crazy, and as soon as she came back, he asked her to move in with him. So when that was a long time when they got into a fight. After they moved in together, it wasn't easy to get used to each other's routines and preferences. They used to have fights over household chores, like whose turn to wash the dishes, to do the laundry, to make dinner, things like that. Vanessa got mad at him for leaving dirty dishes in the sink. Mark couldn't stand it when Vanessa cramped his entire closet with her clothes and his bathroom shelves with cosmetics and shampoos. But then eventually they learned how to deal this misunderstanding. One day Mark was passing through the toy store, and he saw a great rail station with trains and railroad, so he decided to buy it. When he was staring at it through the window, a lady with a little boy stood by. Boy's eyes was wide with excitement. Then when Mark decided to start his own family and that he wants to buy this railroad to his own son. So instead of going to the toy store, he went to a jewelry boutique and he bought the most beautiful ring he could find. He didn't want to wait any longer, so he booked a table at her favorite restaurant, and after they ordered drinks, he got down on his knee and asked her to marry him. When she said yes, people at other tables burst into applause. But one thing that upset Mark, that Vanessa doubt to have a baby. She's afraid of getting pregnant, to be sick in the morning and put her weight, and also she wants to get her master's degree first. But Mark is going to support her all her way. The end.